Thank you for sharing your story. It's very inspiring. I must say, you described a story of what was obviously great hardship that you went through. How did you keep smiling through all those photographs? But on a serious note, what was it? What was the mindset of you and your friends as you went through that hardship? And what was it that allowed you to endure and survive? And on a related note, what role did that shared hardship play in today's generation that allows, what role did that play in allowing today's generation of Chinese entrepreneurs, Chinese leaders to really strive the way they're striving?
Well, somebody just asked me this question earlier when I was waiting over there. First of all, when I pose for a picture, I always smile as I'm on stage. But I was asking some other people if they had watched this movie, Bridge of Spies, played by Tom Hanks, about a Soviet spy captured in America, sentenced to death, and eventually he was swapped with the Soviet Union for American spy in Berlin. And during that movie, the American lawyer played by Tom Hanks, representing this Soviet spy, after the Soviet spy was sentenced to death, he would ask him repeatedly, "Are you worried?" And the Soviet spy would answer, "Does it help?" If it doesn't help, you might as well just get on with it, right? There's no reason to be miserable when we were in that kind of situation. I would say one very important mark on people in my generation is to be extremely risk-averse, because I think subconsciously we are all worried that another rainy day may come, and therefore we are always very conservative. You know, one thing I didn't mention, why China developed so fast in the past 40 years, and that is because China has invested more than any other country at any time in history. The investment to GDP ratio in the past 20 years has been close to 50%. No other country has invested even close to 35% at any stage in their industrialization process. Why can China invest so much? And China is shifting its growth model away from overinvestments or investments to the direction of private consumption. Why has China been able to invest so much? Because China has by far the highest savings rate in the world, about 50% of GDP. Why does China have the highest savings rate in the world? Because people my generation just don't know how to spend. We always want to save for another rainy day. Next generation is quite different. They would borrow to spend. But my generation, you just can't get us to spend.